Hey babes, welcome. My name is Edwin. For those who do not know me, welcome. Like, this is a place, oops, excuse me. This is a place of just learning and growth and just fun, period. And so I wanted to show y'all just like a fun little tutorial, a little get ready with me moment, talk, chit chat, um, just like get ready with me, like let's get ready together. Let's do this together. You might get something out of it. You might not, but I hope that you do. So let's jump right into it. Thank y'all so much for being here, by the way. Appreciate that. So today, it's just gonna be, neutral colors, not really anything crazy with the makeup, but nonetheless, I wanted to show y'all what I do. So I'm gonna start with my foundation. I've already prepped, primed, I've used moisturizer, a little bit of sunscreen, my usual. But today, since I am gonna go out at night and who knows how long I'm gonna be wearing it, I took a little bit of silk canvas. This is silk canvas by, oh, I forgot what brand it was. I am so sorry. But a little bit of silk canvas goes a long way. So, and basically what that is just a um, pore filling primer. And I've found it really helps to keep the makeup on all day and all night. So right now what I'm doing is I'm mixing my foundations. I'm getting my tan shade, my like neutral shade, and then my pinky tone, and just like mixing it all up, girl. Like, I don't really have the time or the effort to, be like looking through every single skin tone. So what I do is I mix them and I take, my time to like really pay attention to my actual skin tone. And if some days I'm feeling a little bit more tan, or like, I want that like bronzy look, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When some days you want that like look of looking a little bit more bronzy. So I'll just put a little dab more of the foundation color, but overall this is a really good match look. Like, so this is what happens when you mix your shades. And bitch, it might be a little dark, but I'm going for that dark. Okay? My face is already lighter, so I don't need to match it perfectly. Anyways, let's go in. I'm using the Milani foundation, by the way. I love this foundation. It's super full coverage, so you get your bang for your buck. It's good for most skin types. For some people it doesn't work, but it has worked for me. And I'm an oily girl. I am oily. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. But that just lets you know, like, this foundation, if I'm an oily girl and this is thick stuff, then that should tell you it could work for you. It really could. Like, this doesn't, it melts into the skin. It doesn't feel too thick. It just feels right. So now what I'm doing is I am, doing the beauty blender. And basically with the beauty blender, I just have like 2 tips, which is, move around in circles and hold your beauty blender from the tip, from the end. Because that's going to give you the like least amount of pressure. So you're not, moving around the product or like, picking it up is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Like, you just want to lay it down. Just like, just kidding. It's No Nut November, bitch. Get your little horny ass on somewhere else. Okay. Anyways, how are y'all doing this No Nut November? If you are actually going through with that challenge, oh my gosh, please speak up, let your voice be heard. Put a comment down below or hit me up on my social medias. And just like, let's talk about it. Oh my God. Like, I will have a one-on-one conversation about why No Nut November is good and hard. And not hard in a good way. But I guess that is hard in a good way. No, but like, fuck! And then I swear to God, it's like, whenever you're not looking for something, that's when it want to show up. So I'm like, bro, where was you in October, shit. This is the only month I take out of the year, and all these guys want to show up now. I'm like, but I am not giving them the time of day. I'm like, listen, I'm not here for that. I'm not playing games. And this is what it is, period. I'm just not, like, I'm not making excuses for nobody. I'm like, look, I'm a beautiful creature. Look. And I'm just being frank here. I don't have no shame in this game. And, I need somebody that's going to match my level. I'm not settle for who? Right. Anyways, back to foundation. Yeah, that's not happening, honey. I'll see you December 1st though. I'll see you December 1st, cause bitch got needs the fuck, and I've been good. Like, oh bitch, have I gotten close? Yes. But have I, gone through? No. That's why I'm so proud of myself. I'm like, yes, bitch. Like, okay. Like, look, I'm gonna just be real. I used to watch the movies, if you know what I mean. And I'm not with that no more. I'm like, back up. I don't, So, I challenged myself. I was like, look, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this right. And you don't need any of that stuff. And I told myself this at the beginning of November. And Beach, we here. Okay? We is here. Okay? We are not playing no games. Anyways, moving on to concealer. And yes, we are concealing now. Oh, yeah, might as well. No, I'm gonna contour first, bitch. Okay, we is not straying away from our beliefs. Actually, no, we're gonna conceal first. We're gonna conceal first because I need to be quick here. So I'm taking my pinky kind of shade and then mixing it with my neutral to create kind of like a neutral brightness. So I'm going to take that, mix it up real nice, that neutral and that pinky shade. This is going to give you a nice brightness that's not too bright, but just... Okay, back to what I was doing. So right now what I'm doing is I'm laying down this kind of like bright shade in all these little areas where I would typically highlight. You know what I mean? Like... I put it in the forehead. I put it, in this little, not really under the eye. So as you can tell, I don't really get in there. But I put enough around like the circles to give that little bit of coverage. What I did focus it on was the cheekbone. Like, you see, like that where I would highlight. That's where I focused it on. Because, look, you'll see, bitch. And then I do the sides of my mouth because we are strobing. Even though this isn't like too too much, what's it called? Like, work. It's still a lot of work. Okay, so I'm just gonna be real. It's not work because it's fun, but bitch, you know what I mean. Like, there is levels to this shit. Okay? The fuck. Anyways, so I'm taking a little bit more of that pink shade beach, and I am mixing it with my bright ass fucking concealer color. Now you might be like, oh my god, that is so many shades. Bitch, you really only need 3 shades. You need, you know, all the fucking shades for your foundation. And then you need a lighter shade, and then you need, you know, a lighter pink shade, and then you need a lighter yellow shade. Unless you know what your undertone is. You know, bitch. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I'm getting a little bit brighter as I go deeper in here. You see that? Like, bitch, we are not playing. Bitch, we are not playing. I don't play. So we're laying that down kind of like in the center. Because, you know, when the light hits our face, no matter where we are, bitch, it's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. This is also really cute to do if you're doing eyeshadow. I'm not, but I'm just saying it would be really cute to do if you're doing eyeshadow. I also do it around this nose area for the smile lines. And then I'll do like this tip of my forehead. Okay. And then you want to take your beauty blender. And what you're first going to do is blend, you know, the outer regions. So I'll do the sides of the mouth first. I really like highlighting under here because it really just kind of brings about this area, makes it look really nice and clean. I'm not saying that it isn't clean, but you know what I mean, girl. It just looks aesthetic-y, if that's the word. And then I'll do my lip. I'll get it. Be really gentle. So, like, hold it from, like, you know, a really gentle space. It's gonna, you know, take a little bit more taps to blend it, but overall, girl, it's gonna look really airbrushed, okay? Just, like, get into your zone, you know what I'm saying? Like, we getting here ready together. You ain't in no rush. Come on, girl. So, next, the forehead. So I'll just like play around in circles with my beauty blender up here. Kind of make sure that I lay some on the eyebrows, above the eyebrows, around the forehead. You know what I mean? And then I'll like get the cheekbones. The cheekbones, not under the eyes. Just the cheekbones right now. We are just doing the cheekbones. I'll do this little area too because it's just looking a little dull for me. I'll do the temples too because it's just needing a little bit more coverage. I like coverage, okay? Anyways, and now I'm gonna do the lid. Get that lid, girl. Get that lid going. Don't be afraid to like stab your eye with the point, okay? That is the point. That is the point. Don't be afraid. That point is going to get in there. And the beauty blender is designed to blend no matter what, bitch. So let it do its job. Let it just, you know, like, let it get in there. Like, why are we so afraid of her? Don't be. I also like to pull that highlight from the lid up a little bit. So I'll, like, drag it out a little bit. And, yeah. As well as, like, the center over here. Okay, and then we can work on the nose. Get that nose going, girl. See, the reason why I put light shades on, you know, my whole nose area is because I like the way it looks. It just looks more lit up, like front of your face is lit up. And it also really helps if you're the type of person that likes like a snatched nose contour. Girl, this is going to kind of like give you that kind of blank canvas. So that's why. And make sure you get in those nostril area. In that nostril area, girl. And then just start, blending outwards. Blend outwards. Yes. Mm-hmm. Blending the eyes. Blend outwards. Blending up here. Yes. Getting in those inner corners, girl. Getting that forehead nice and highlighted. Ooh, shut the fuck up. Get in the corners. Okay. Also, like, put a little bit of lightness down here so I could actually match my actual color. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we're just gonna, sculpt it out a little bit because we're looking a little bit, bright. So we're gonna sculpt it out. I just take a little bit of this contour shade. This is by LA Girl. Take a little bit of this, girl. Okay, I'm not gonna draw stripes. I'm not gonna draw stripes. I'm just gonna warm it up in my hand. Warm that product up in my hand. Tap it with my beauty blender ever so slightly. Move it around in your hand like if you're blending in your hand. If it's not blending, then it's too much. So you gotta make sure that it's like blending on your hand, if you see what I'm saying. And then just start, carving, girl. So I'll do my chin. Don't worry if, you kind of color outside of the lines. We all remember how fun that was. So just lay down that product, girl. I'm getting the cheekbone area ready. The cheekbones. Okay, so you want to smile, and this is what you're trying to highlight. This, like, apple. So I will, like, place it right there and just go right under it and blend up. Like, really light taps upwards. And that's what's really going to give you that nice, sculpted, cute-looking cheekbone. Mm-hmm. Okay, get that other side. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, so let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about. Okay. I know, I'm sorry. I know, like, bitch, y'all don't even gotta tell me, like, shit. I'm a little bit off the chains over here, but it's all good because I give it to myself, honestly. Like, when I be, ooh, girl, yes, you better eat it. Okay, bitch, okay. And let's talk about self-love. Like, oh my God, you do not need no guy to make you feel good. Period. Period. Nor guys. Y'all don't need no females to make y'all's confidence go up. You need to build that on your own. Because being a gay male, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I'm so sorry. That was so aggressive. But people will try to label me all types of way. I'm used to it at this point. But I know who I am and what I am. And I know my parts, right? So I'm like, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. This is what it is. I'm a guy and I'm a girl too. I'm a fucking angel sent from heaven, bitch. And you know, I be knowing how how you know how it be going down. Like I be knowing. Like I've been hanging around females my whole entire life. So no girl can tell me, you know, there is no desire there. And I know that about myself. I'm like, bitch, I gotta listen to my desires. And no guy can tell me that they don't have that, you know, desire there too. So stop playing games, bitch. Stop playing games. I know what it is. And y'all don't even gotta tell me because, bitch, I fucking experienced.
Oh, hey, so what I mean by that is like, guys, I know kind of like what a guy wants, you know, a guy wants like stability and like foundations and, like, I don't want to say materialistic things, but kind of like material, physical possessions. Meanwhile, most females, and this is, I'm not like trying to stereotype nobody. It's just I gotta clear it up because, see bitches out here be like, bitch, I don't fucking want you. And I'll be like, okay, that's good for you. I mean, that's fine. But what I mean is like girls want this and guys want this, and ultimately we all want the same thing, and we all want to feel good at the end of the day. So that's what I meant by that. And yeah, I am a little. I need to do a mask. But anyways, enjoy.
Especially myself. I don't care what nobody says. I know what go down. I know. Like, bitch, the fuck? Like, did you forget I'm a human too? Did you, like, I know. Like, bitch, I'm fucking beautiful. I'm fucking stunning. Like, bitch, I know. Oh my god. But, bitch, I'm also a motherfucking spiritual, intuitive being, bitch. And I know what the fuck go down. I'm like, oh, you just want to talk. Okay. Or I'm like, oh, girl, you just want to talk. See? It's like, oh, you want to talk. It's like, oh, you want to talk. Or you want to talk. Like, that's what I'm saying. Anyways. I just don't even care. Like, I don't even give that the time of day. I don't be giving that my energy. I don't understand why that even goes on. I just don't even worry about it. I'm like, girl, bye. Boy, bye. 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 Bye bye, fine lines. So we are setting now, beach. Okay, we already got our foundations, and that was like the most intriguing, or what you might call it, like the most time consuming part, I guess, other than eyebrows. Oh, bitch, I'm gonna have to go off camera for that one. That's gonna be a whole nother video. I'm sorry. Don't be expecting no eyebrows here. You gotta do that on your own. That's a whole nother video, girl. For real. So I am setting with this powder. Hopefully I don't get no flashback, girl. But I am baking like a motherfucker. Like a motherfucker. Cut. Hey. Shout me out on TikTok. I want to be TikTok famous too. Shit. I'm like the cool kids. Fuck. Bitch. Anyways. Okay, so we are just baking in this bitch. See, it's so funny because when I have powder, this is what I be doing. I'm like, but then, bitch, when I don't, I be like, done. Ooh, quickie. Wow, that is all we need. I'm like, I need to chill with this powder, but not today. So I'm taking it on a fluffy brush now, and I'm gonna set down my neck, just like letting the brush do the work, you know, just letting the powder run around my face and just sit in anywhere, any place I want to sit at. That's just what I do. It's just I just let the powder. And then I would not recommend this powder. Not even gonna lie to you guys. This is the um Wet n Wild Photo Focus. You know, it's alright. It's cruelty free, you know, if you're looking for something to just like set your face with. If you're looking for something that you're just gonna like set your face with a brush, or you know, just something super easy, just like a nice cheap powder, this is gonna be the one. It's cruelty free, but if you're, you know, bitch, if you're fucking like baking and shit, it's not, it's really not. Look, if you look closely, I have like already flashback. And I don't know about y'all, but I don't like her. I'm not trying to take James Charles' brand. Like, I'm my own individual. I don't want no lawsuits. Don't try me, bitch. Okay. Moving on. Now I'm just gonna do a little quick contour highlight touch up. I just take, you know, a light powder and a dark powder to do this. So I have, you know, my two little light powders, and then I like to use, since it's night, I like to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light, you know, that really dark shade. I like to use her. She's really cool, undertoned, so I really like her. And I just take it on a nice little angled brush, you know, tap the little excess away, just tap a little bit, and then I'll use it backwards. I don't use it like that, because I'm like, if you use it like this, then this is gonna hit first, so it's gonna look like you have a brown streak. So yeah, and I just focus it right on that back edge and just like blend outwards. Okay, okay. I'll do whatever is left over on the jaw. Just get her, you know, included in this bitch. Okay, next. Next cheekbone. This one needs a little bit of work, because I don't know why this one is darker, but anyways. It's all good. It's all good, because look. Okay, focus it right there, and then just drag it on in. Now, if you have naturally kind of like, you know, cheekbones, don't really bring it in too much. But if you're like me and you know, you like that, you know what I'm saying? Then, bitch, you know, try to blend, ombre it in, you know. Focus the most of the product, the most of your attention on the back, and then just with whatever's left over, bring it to the front. Okay, girl? All right. I hope you got that. Cause bitch, this is not my first tutorial, bitch. I've been fucking recording tutorials since I don't even know how long. But bitch, let me just tell y'all, the struggle is real. It's really not. I just haven't posted that. I wasn't happy with them, but it's fine. Anyways, I'm taking my powder, my big fluffy powder now, and just touching over those cheek bones area. And I'm going in with my light powder now. My light powders. And I'm touching over the whole cheekbone area. This is gonna kind of like clean it up. It's also gonna brighten. It's gonna even. It's gonna just like bless you. It really is. It's gonna like blend. It's really, really fun. Okay. You can also use like a less fluffy brush if you're looking for more, brightness or more structure in the face if you a professional or whatever. But we're just doing this quick. This is quick. Mhm. No, just right under her and then right in here. Keeping it right on the edges. You want to keep it right on the edges. Blend into the hairline is my biggest trick when it comes to the forehead. Just blend into the hairline. Girl, I got a little vein right here that I like to cover. But she's cool, she's chilling. Just move along with her, okay? And then, like I said, take your fluffy brush back and then just dip it in those light powders, or you could use your translucent powders, girl. And just, like start cleaning up. Just start cleaning up, you know. Look, like I'm gonna take this type of powder, or maybe, yeah, this one. So see, this one's a little bit more dense, and this one actually fits in there way better. I don't know why I didn't use this one, but like now I'm just like tapping, and it's really highlighting, bitch. And then like getting right here, it's really working. Okay. Okay. Trying to like highlight my cheekbones here as much as I can. Now you don't want to go too in with this powder because this is, a pressed powder. You just want to be gentle around your eye area as much as you can. But do what you want. Now my last step for the face, well, as far as like contouring, is blush. I really love the blush because it brings the whole face together so you're not looking so flat. Even though I'm not looking flat, I'm far from flat. Bitch, we are still gonna use it because it just brings a life back to the face. So I'm gonna take my little blush brush and just smile and focus it on the edges and then just bring her in. And she really does the job for me. Like, look at her. Look at her. That is no longer a contour. That is a cheekbone, bitch. That is a cheekbone. Smile. Focus her on the outsides. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Look. Here, do it again. Okay. Focus. Yeah. Get it in there. And then I like work it into the temple area, region, whatever. Kind of like blend it into the outskirts of my face. Since this is like a quick type of makeup, I'll just like blend, whatever residue is around the brush, just like everywhere. And it brings life, so much life, back to my face. Just blends everything so nicely. Oh my gosh. And then I like to do the chin, the outskirts, the like ear, neck region. Just blends it way better to oh, by the way, this is shade Partey by Tarte. Such a good shade for like my medium tone girls. Or I haven't tried it on darker skin tones, but I mean, just find a good shade, find a good blush shade. I will let y'all know if I find one for y'all. Okay, but as far as I know, this one is the best. You see that? She got cheekbones. Excuse. Okay. Now that we've got our base kind of like sculpted, we got the face shape. Now I'm just gonna show y'all my little tips and tricks to clean it up, to really take it to from level 1, bitch. This is a level 1, bitch. 2, bitch. That bitch. Level 10, bitch. Like, not even level 10, bitch. Your own fucking level type of bitch. Like, I'm not trying to turn y'all into me, but I'm trying to turn y'all into me. I'm just playing. I'm just gonna show y'all what I do. That's it. That's all I'm doing. So here we go. Now, I do nose contour. I do all of that, but I feel like everybody's nose is different. I'm just gonna show y'all the little tricks that I use. Okay. So as for nose contour, I take a nice little flat brush, or like basically kind of like this brush, or actually, ooh, yeah. So I take a nice little flat brush. You see this flat brush? And then I'm taking this one. It's another type of flat brush, but more fluffy. And I'll dip it into my bronzer shade. Bronzer, not contour. Because contour, the one that we use on our cheeks, is kind of dark, girl. Even though you could use it in theory, but you just got to be really careful. Anyways, so what I do, if you have this type of nose, I don't know. If it works for you, it works for you. But what I do is I will draw a line across my nose. So like starting, at the base of the nostril, just start. And then if you need to dip back in, focus in the middle first and then do the nostril. But I'll draw a line. Right. Okay, so my nostril, this is my nostril. Like, let me be real with y'all. This is my nostril. I drew the line right here, if you can see it. Right there. And then my actual nostrils start up here. You see what I'm showing you, bitch? Excuse me. And then I'm gonna do the same on this side. Get those little edges. Get the edges. That's gonna like. And then get the tip. You gotta get the tip. This is gonna shorten your nose. Yup. The tip shortens your nose. The edges bring it in. And then the line up here lifts it up. So your nose looks more like pointy if you're into that. I know not everyone is. I wasn't at one point. I really wasn't. I went through like a whole phase of my life just not doing makeup because I felt like I was doing it for other people. But then when I realized if I just do it for myself, like all of this is so fun for me. Like this is actually fun for me because like I get to just transform and like, just have fun with it. And I can take it off at the end of the day. That's the best part. And then just take that fluffy brush and just diminish all those little lines. Now, I don't leave it like this. What I'll do is I'll take, a little bit of blush. I'll take it on this or whatever brush you have. I'll take a little bit of blush. I'll run it right over that line. Right over that line. Seems to work for me. I'll run it right over that line. And then I'll do the sides, and then I'll highlight. But, I mean, y'all will see in the end kind of what that line did to my nose. Okay. but this is where I'm gonna leave it right now. The blush also really helps to blend everything, so it's not, too much. But what I want to show y'all as far as cleaning up the makeup, so we did blush, and that sometimes can be a little bit too overpowering. So I'll take my light powder shades, and this can be any pressed powder that has a little bit of pigment in it that will be lighter, or it could be just be your translucent powder. But I'll basically focus it right under the eyes right here, and then just drag it up to the corners. And this really is really nice when um you're building the cheekbone, because it kind of cleans it up and it highlights it at the same time. Like, you see, like, I don't even have anything on my face. It's just matte powders, and it already looks like a cheekbone. And then I'll do, under, just right here is where like my problem area is, like where I have like a little shadow. So I'll just like press it from the upper lip on the side of the nose and just drag it down where the line of my cheekbone kind of like ends. And then I'll just like clean it up under here with whatever's left over. Same on the other side. I'll do the forehead too. Then I'll do the same on the other side. And don't be afraid to like go over the nose contour. We always do our nose contour a little bit darker than we should anyways, so it's all Gucci. Just like, get in there. So notice how I said do not like be so rough under your eyes. Well, scratch that. Make sure you're not so rough under your eyes, and make sure you moisturize every night under your eyes. Yes, that is the key. That is the Edwin key. Since all y'all be wanting to know. Nobody literally asked me. Nobody be like, okay. And then, doing right here. Cleaning up right there. Okay. Super happy with how it turned out. Now I'm just like feathering out all of the highlighting shades so it doesn't look so sculpted or anything like that. Okay, and then you could just touch it up with your blush. Not touch it up, but like, blend with your blush brush. So like you don't have any like harsh lines. This is what it is. Now you can highlight. What I used to highlight is a couple of 3 eyeshadows. And let me show y'all my highlighting trick. So I dip into these 3 eyeshadows. It's like, the same principles here. A light shade, bright as fuck, a bright yellow shade, and then a bright neutral shade. This one's kind of like a silvery tone. It's like a silvery, kind of like champagne pop. I don't know. I have never gotten champagne pop. I shouldn't say never, but you know what I mean. Yeah, anyways, I dip into these 3. I focus it just at the top. Kind of like work it. Feel that cheekbone. Feel the actual bone. You'll feel kind of like, you know how when you're doing eyeshadow and you kind of get tired because like you'll be like blending so hard up there. It's the same, like it's that same sensitivity you gotta look out for in the rest of your face. Just feel for where the light hits. If the light is hitting, blend around that area. If I want extra brightness, I'll like take a more defined brush like this one and just, you know, hold it from the back. Hold it from the back so it blends easier. And then just work it. You can also smile. So you know kind of what's gonna shine through whenever you smile. And yes, I will take it up there. I do not care. And yes, it is looking a little bit bright, but look, bitch, look at what I'm about to do. So I take a blush brush, and then I take a shimmery blush shade. A nice shimmery blush shade. I'll start right up here, and then I'll bring it in and just blend ever so slightly. This is just what I do. And then it gets me like that. Also, like, you know. But you don't gotta bring it as like in there as I do. I do that because I like to, you know, go the extra mile. Just not, no offense. No offense, bitch. I'm gonna do the rest of my face now. Hope y'all enjoyed. Yeah, and I'll see y'all soon. Oh my god, I almost forgot. I also contour under my lip. So I'm gonna take this little flat brush. And just like if you're lining your lips, but with contour. Should I line my lips today? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that sounds great. Okay, I'll see y'all when I'm finished.
I am so sorry. I just got kind of late and I was like rushing, so I didn't get the chance to actually like record an outro. But thank y'all so much for watching. I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video and y'all actually learned something from it. And please don't make fun of my eyebrows in the next, or no eyelashes in the next, because I didn't have time to even put them bitches on. So, but thank y'all so much. I love you so much, babes. Remember, makeup is just for fun. We all take it off at the end of the day. So, you know, it's a process. It's learning, and it's all love. All right? I love y'all, babes.
It'd be like that. Oh, man. Gotta multiply times 10.